Ok. Astăzi va fi înregistrată și va fi prezentată de către specialistul nostru tehnic de la Autodesk, Procesul. Îl voi introduce acum și vom face și switch în engleză cu această ocazie. So, Peter, thank you for being here, and now I think I can start the presentation.
Ok. Bună ziua, doamnelor și domnilor. Good everybody. Thank you from my side for joining this webinar, and thank you also for your interest about this new technology, new platform, which was developed by Autodesk and which, let's say, the future, or what Autodesk sees as future in engineering. My name is Peter Proiectare. I am located in Prague, in Czech Republic, responsible for manufacturing solutions in region of Czechia, Slovakia, Hungary, and south Eastern Europe, like Romania, Bulgaria, and ex-Yugoslavia countries. I am focused on manufacturing solution. Maybe you already know me. We were in touch together with our desktop solution like product design suite, inventor simulation tools, data management, and so on. We are going to talk about fusion. Do just some introduction. Why we are coming with fusion? We reinvented CAD. We will talk about fusion. We will go through several examples regarding modeling, regarding drawing, simulation, CAM, collaboration. Of course, on the end, there will be also space or the room for your questions, and if I would know the answers, also for my viewers. So you already know Autodesk. Autodesk is a company established 30 years ago. Started with very well-known tool or application, AutoCAD. I know that most of you at least used, but probably still using AutoCAD or AutoCAD LT. But you know, time has changed. We grew up, we included in our portfolio more than 90 tools. I mean 90 tools for various areas, not for manufacturing only, but also for infrastructure, for building, for media and entertainment. And in manufacturing area, you probably know already mentioned tools like Inventor and Product Design Suite. But we're going to talk about something different, about fusion. Fusion, what is ready for future of making things. Believe that you already catch the flavor of your customers. That would like to have customized devices, customized machines, customized products, which are, let's say, fitting exactly their needs and exactly their requirements. So, also catch in communicate with each other. They are able to exchange information that something is going to up and another parameter should go down because of this. We can, for example, the cross-section on the road with cars. To communicate that they are approaching the cross-section and to communicate which car is going to brake and which car is going to have the priority. And we see the big changes coming with new materials, with new technologies for 3D printing, with new possibilities how to embed assembly products together. Very nice is the renting of assembly line for 3 months. So you rent assembly line somewhere in Asia for 3 months. It can produce your batch of the products, components, and after that it will be rented to somebody else. And this ends what I mentioned before, these changes our users want it. They are in the same room, in the same office room, they are around the world, and they need to communicate, they need to collaborate, or and iterate their design. It means they need to ask their colleagues, they need to ask other teams, maybe suppliers, maybe their customers, how to continue in the design what they are working on. And with that, they would access their data independently on her, on time and location. It wants to approach, access their data anytime, anywhere, and from a device what they could have. Actually, we have heard from our users, from designers and engineers, that they like to have just one system, not to switch from one system to another, to do 3D modeling in one, to do drawings in another, do simulation in another tools, to produce or to create code for CNC machines, again another system. No, they would like to have one system where they can go smoothly from one application to another. As they would like to access this system anytime, they don't need to go to office to work on it, and they like to access data from a device what they have, not from PC, also from Apple, maybe from mobile phones or smartphones, tablets, and type like this. Therefore, we invented CAD system, and we integrated all into one platform. Now, let's say the word or the term 3D system as a platform. It's only about CAD. It's about collaboration, simulation, CAM, like that. This platform is on cloud. It makes an X cloud, and it's not that anywhere. You go to office, you just need some computer, some device connected to internet, and then it allows you to collaborate with all other teams, all other people which are involved into project you are working on. So about integration platform, with your design from the concept through engineering to product. So your tools, 3D modeling, like primitive modeling, like star modeling, modeling functions for parametric modeling. You can work with scan data and so on. You guys design from motion perspective, if there is some collision, if motion is possible or not. You can animate it, you can rate, and you can work with it. And also tools for CC code generation. You have there tools for 3D printing, for 2D drawings generation, and for working with prototypes. This platform is accessible from any time. So you use your standard PC with Windows operating system. You can use also Mac computer, OS 10 system, but it works also with your tablet or smartphone. And do also some reviewing, marking on mobile devices. And it's easy of use. We'll see it later. So you immediately start to use it without any special training, without any special learning. And as it's cool, it can in account or communications ways like emails, like phone, like tasks, meetings, and so on. You can data you already created, well, drawing, some mechanisms or schemes of mechanisms, renderings, simulations, and so on. And then yourself, you can gather with your colleague in your team, but you can also outside of your team or company to supplier chain or to your customers. Several examples. Platform 360 Film 360 works. So it's environment of Film 360, mod environment, and working on which is for modeling of the component. I have the standard functions like the profile, which is with the internal cylinder, which can also other manufacturing components like threads or find holes. Right now. So, sectioning of the volume just to see how the comp looks inside. Continue in modeling other features of this shaft of these two connecting points. Definition of the thickness. So it prepare usage in other or other assemblies, components, and so on. So other example, I prepare components and assemble them together with joints, several kinematic joints, and I play joint between. I will name with n components, and because already predefined, the previous component is connected to system. All joints. So this joint is defined. The movement and work with analyzing and with optimizing of each component. Example could be mixer, where I can define how this pressure component is sitting inside the material, how cut it with the knife inside. Of joints, we can show this of some gearing, where I find the rotation, the joints, and see the movement and define the movement of the mechanism. Let's see an example. Example is related to drawings. So I have adding the drawings. Really creation of the views, isometric views, set the scale, put in all partial sections, as you see right. I have option possibility to similar tools what you already know from AutoCAD. You can use text nodes, you can use other tools for creation of the drawings. So with build materials, you can build with parts list, with all or bulk on the two, and you set up all also the bill of materials. I will talk about simulation. This nozzle analyze or have nozzle analyze or let's wait this. So is definition and on the law in these forces action on the handle friction on surfaces which were it and find the constraints that are not able to move. This is on finite element method. I needed to create the mesh. And I have the result. I see the RS risk of the which I see value which I could find. I can placement or the of this handle. To have better and to be able to create or to make the decision if this my design is correct or should do some changes. Let's see example. Do some machining. So I would like this component of this car and to prepare the CNC code for my machine. So I to this moment in View 360 I select the which are in my shop floor. I condemn what I want to machine by tools and how I want to create. I call simulation and the traces, trajectories, time, tools, and so on. When this is